pocket, out of 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 pocket. You know much hit after this.
Hey guys, this is Out of Pocket here, and we are back with another episode.
Episode 2.
And yeah, today we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff that you'll be interested in, and it's so funny, so don't go nowhere.
Because most likely, if you're a woman, you're having this problem with men.
Yes. Okay, and we got to put a stop to it. So,
Seriously.
women listen up, and men listen up, because y'all got to stop doing what y'all doing, like ASAP.
But before we get into that, we're going to tell you guys our out-of-pocket weekend we had.
Dun, 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 dun. Our weekend was crazy like usual, y'all.
Yeah.
Crazy like usual.
This was a little bit more dramatic than the first one, I'd say.
It was dramatic.
It was, yeah.
It involved blood.
Under exaggeration.
Blood. Oh, God. That's so gross. But anyways, yeah, y'all. So let's get into it, like for real. So this particular day, I decided to go to Mykie's house, and basically, yeah, y'all, I had no idea what the plan was. She was just like, we going out.
Yeah, I didn't tell her beforehand, so oops.
And I was just like, well, she was like, oh, and my guy's coming too. And I was just like, what? So I don't want to be the third wheel, so let me scroll and see who I can invite out.
Scroll down your list.
Yes, my list of names so I can invite out. And so I stumbled upon this guy. We just met, and he was like, "Hey, I was kind of out of cold." And he was like, you guys, you want to kick it tonight? My friend and her guy's coming out. I don't want to be the only one, so you want to step out for a minute?" And he said, "Yeah," but I regret it. Like, I so regret asking him to come out.
Well, before that even happened, Maurine's like, "I don't have my ID," and I'm
yeah.
"Oh." So we're like trying to figure out what bars we know bouncers at that won't card her. But then I'm like, wait a minute, I have an extra ID. You're black, I'm black.
We both black.
Let's try it, right?
And y'all, it worked. Like, it worked. Like, I got
him to go in the bar with my ID.
Every bar.
I went in the bar with my ID, and we both got into the bar with my same looking ID. It was
and
crazy.
I probably should not encourage this, but y'all should try that. Like, if you don't have your ID, you got an extra one.
Try it with one of your friends.
With one of your
Obviously,
friends.
you guys have
Not
to be,
somebody random,
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Right. Obviously, you guys have to be the same ethnicity or race.
Right, of course. Because if you go in there with a black, you black, and you got a white person on your ID.
Might not work.
Pretty sure it won't work.
But yeah. So anyways, we get to Soulard, and she sees her guy.
Yeah, girl. I saw that man. And I was like, okay, you looking kind of cute. All right. So we introduced ourselves, and, I noticed, like, I got in there. And normally, typically, when a guy either invites me out or I invite him out, he'll ask me, like, hey, you need anything? You want a drink or anything? And I'll always watch out for that to see,
It shows a little.
It shows a little bit about them.
Interests, etc.
Yes, so he didn't ask me anything. Like, did you want a drink? How are you? So I'm like, okay, that's one tally.
Tell them about the stranger who bought y'all drinks.
Oh, girl. So, yeah. So we're standing off to the side talking. And I was just like, okay, well, let me get myself a drink since he's not going to, since he didn't offer me one, which is fine. I don't care. So a stranger walked up. He was like, hey, if you could flag down the bartender, I'll buy any drink you want, how many drinks you want, I don't care, I'll get it for you. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. So I flagged the bartender down, and he bought every single drink that I asked him to buy, including that idiot that I invited out. Right. So I was just like, ew, don't invite him one, because he's like not even caring enough to even ask me if I'm parched, okay? So, no. So then he bought us all drinks, and that was really nice. And so we finished those drinks, and like, he's still acting stale. So I'm like, dude, liven up a little bit.
So
like,
we decided to switch locations. Maybe that'll
help. Switch locations, because he was stale.
So we go outside, and we see this big group of people and a body on the ground.
Oh, God.
We walk up closer. This guy is bleeding from his head.
Gushing out.
Gushing. Blood on his ears, the ground. You can see like little chunks of something. Hopefully,
it was
that dude
had
matter.
like that dude had stupid friends.
Yeah,
stupid.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Nobody's trying to stop the bleeding. I had on a dress, so I'm taking off my shorts. I'm like, use these to stop the bleeding. I don't know, like.
Yeah, and I was like, officer, like, look, this. Oh, he's fine.
Right.
He's just been drinking. I was like, are you not gonna help this dude for real? Like, here's my shirt. Like, we can stop the bleeding. Like, we need to get this guy to a hospital.
And the guy that Maurine bought was pretty much dismissive and was just like, he'll be okay.
I see this all the time. He ain't grow up in the streets.
I've
seen a lot. God. Okay, yeah, but this guy is in need of medical attention. If this was you on the ground, I would help you too.
Right. So then we decide to go to the car, and me and Maureen are still talking about the situation because it was honestly really sad, and whoever that guy was, hope you're okay. So we get in the car, and he's just like, basically like, it's none of your business what's going on with him.
And then I get a text. It's like, Maureen, you need to tell him to get out of my car.
I texted her sitting right next to me and was like, tell him to get out. Like, he needs to drive his own car. I don't want to be around him anymore.
I was like, you kind of need to take your own whip. Yeah. And so I kind of guess he picked the vibe that we didn't want him to ride with us after that comment that he made. And so I was like, hey, are we going to see you at the next bar? He was like, yeah, for sure. And then he made a comment about not tipping the bartender because her ass looked gross. And so I was like, oh. And then he made a comment, since I told him to get out of the car, that he wouldn't tip me either.
I wouldn't tip you either.
That's fine. I'm not asking for your money. Keep it in your pocket because you might need it.
Right. So anyways, we go to the next place, which is Vos downtown. He doesn't even show up.
No, he didn't show up. We don't care.
Right,
we just
we decided
let's
to go.
ditch him. Like, we were in our mindset.
Yeah, we were like, whatever, girls' night. So we decided to go to Wheelhouse. Because, guys, at this point, I'm meeting my guy at Wheelhouse. So he's not even with us yet. So we go to Wheelhouse. My guy comes. Great night. Until he decides to go to the restroom. He goes to the restroom. He's gone quite a while. And I'm like, okay, where is he?
No, that man was gone forever.
So I call him. And he's kind of like rushing me off the phone like, I got to go. I'll see you in the front. And I'm like, okay. So the lights come on at this point.
No,
it's ending.
Mind y'all. We were dancing. Me and Mykie was dancing with everybody. Dance battles, turning it up.
I love dancing. So
I was just like, I even stopped to thinking, that ain't even my dude I invited out. And I'm just like, ain't been gone for a long time.
Right. So the lights come on. Everybody's leaving. And lo and behold, I see him walking out with his arms around a girl's waist, and he's like saying stuff in her ear, and I'm like, hold on. And Maureen sees her.
I saw him walking out with some girl. I was like, okay. I make sure I did a hair toss in his face whenever I saw him. Like, ain't nobody caring about what you doing.
So basically, he lied. He lied about not going to Wheelhouse because he probably knew that another girl that he knew was going to be there. Mm-hmm. So guys, because I'm the type, if I know multiple dudes I'm talking to are going to be in a place, I'm not stopping none of them from going. We can all party. Just kidding, guys. So we get to my apartment, and my dude calls me. He's like, I'm on the way. I'm like, don't bother coming. We're going back and forth. You know, he's like talking to Maureen at this point.
Stop gassing her up.
I gave her the phone.
Nobody is gassing her up. We saw you. So
right.
Chill.
He was mad because he was caught. So basically, long story short, if you want to make a guy mad, tell him that you're going back to your ex. Because as soon as I said that, he got dramatic as crap.
Oh, I knew he was
still in the picture. Right. I'm like, actually, he's not, but it's fine. So he was all like, you a silly mother effer. I hope you're lonely forever. I really liked you. And I'm just like, okay, one, I'm not going to be lonely forever. And two, why are you mad because you got caught?
Right, dude.
Like, what?
Don't realize.
So anyways, that was done. The next day, me and Maureen went to church.
We did. It was a great service, guys.
It was.
Until
somebody got rolled out on a stretcher. So
we was just praising the Lord, and then a whole bunch of ambulance was rushing in. I'm like, what is happening?
Like, the whole weekend was just full of blood, stretchers, and
medical attention.
Yeah, definitely. And boys that
suck.
Fuck boys. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah.
All right, that's the only curse word I'm gonna say, guys.
Oh, get out of here.
From this point forward.
Yeah, right.
Just kidding.
But yeah, that was our weekend, y'all. It was crazy. And yeah, so moving right along. This brings us to our first topic of the day. And I got to take a sip of my wine to even
I had to pour another glass.
On this shit.
Because I'm tired of it.
I'm tired.
Dudes,
Skirt. Stop your tracks right there.
but they don't even have tires because they don't have cars. So we're talking about guys trying to take girls on dates, and these guys don't even have cars.
Nope. Not a thing. Not even. You know what? No.
It's irritating.
We stopping right there.
It's irritating.
You're not going to take me on a date and expect for me to pick you up and offer gas money and offer to cash out on me and I'm picking you up. You know, that sounds nice and all, but you have options.
It's not a date. It's a hang. If I'm picking you up, it's a hang. You might be paying for the food, but guess what? My girlfriends do that. Like, I can pick up one of my female friends. She'd be like, girl, I'm going to pay for our tacos. Okay, cool. That's not a date. So, y'all, that's not a date. You do have options. Borrow a car from your mom. I don't care. I don't know your situation. You might be having your car worked on. You might be transitioning to get a new car. I don't know. Borrow a car or rent a car. Enterprise,
Uber.
you can rent cars for $30 a day. Uber.
Meet out. Like, okay, meet me at this place, you know, and I'm going to meet you out. I will definitely do that.
Oh, she got a little call, probably from a nigga without a car. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding.
Don't do
I'm
that.
just kidding. But
No,
no,
you're probably right, though. You're probably right.
But guys, literally,
Ooh,
like,
and it was.
oh, it was the one without the car.
It was the one.
Oh, see, guys,
All right, we're going to take a call right now.
it's too
Let's see.
common.
Let's see.
But guys, seriously, like,
Hello?
oh gosh, he's talking.
Yeah. Hello?
Oh, she's really
I
talking to
am
him.
filming my podcast right now. What are you doing?
Tell him the topic. I'm just kidding.
We're filming the podcast at the moment. Let's come through. Come through. You can probably help us out on this juicy topic we talking about
Do
right
we
now.
have to pick him up?
No, we ain't gonna pick him up. We talking about men without wheels asking to take us out on dates and that guy ain't got a car.
No wheels, no deal.
Yeah, come through. You can be on our podcast. All right. Okay. All right, I'll drop my location. All right, bye. Nigga.
Oh wow.
Nigga.
But that's the one with the car. So
I gotta make. Yeah, he has a car. Okay, let me tell y'all about him. We just talking, but he got a car and we invited him over to make some tacos and stuff. Oh, I gotta make a couple stops before I get to you. Okay, nigga, you could have did that shit way before you called me and told me you would want to be. Like, call me when you on en route, okay? When you en route, don't sit here and call me. I gotta make a couple stops. Thank you for letting me know. You could have texted my ass that, but no. Exactly. If you think you about to get the punana, you're not.
Oh God. Facts. Big facts. That was out of pocket of him. Don't let me know that you're still got stuff to do. That you still have stuff. Sorry guys, it's the wine. But yeah. So the way things work today is a lot of girls are willing to meet you out at the location, Uber there, but never ask me to pick you up. Like, I'm not about to do it. I'm not.
And so basically, girl, have you ever had like a dude trying to talk to you, like, forget about not having a car, trying to talk to you without having a job?
Oh, yes. So there was this one guy, and I met him through a relative. We went out a couple of times. It was fun. Like, he's a fun dude. He's sweet, all of that. So we're talking and texting and all that, and then I find he doesn't have a job. I'm like, okay. Okay. And I'm like, so what is your job search like? What's going on? He's like, well,
Girl, you know how like, asking, how's your job search?
yeah. He's like, well, I got some interviews. So he gets an interview. He gets the job. I'm so happy for him. I'm like, okay, cool. He gets fired from the job a week later.
Hell no.
So I'm just like, how did
What
you
happened?
get fired?
From hired to fired. How did that happen?
Well, I mean, I called in a
Too
couple
many
of
times.
days. Like, nigga, it was only 7 days in a week. So how many days did you call in? And why?
Right.
Like, what's your income? So I'm just like, my whole thing is, I don't care. I do kind of care where you work. But if you're not ambitious enough to try to do whatever you can to keep your job, that's a red flag to me.
Right.
Like, a super red flag. So, yeah, not having a job. Okay, yeah, a car, whatever. Like I said,
We can,
we can work with it. But not having a job and not caring enough to keep a job when you do have one.
Nigga, you can't spend shit on me.
No, you can't.
I'm sorry. I'm expensive when I'm dating somebody. I'm too expensive.
You should be.
Okay?
Like, you should be. We're classy.
You ain't taking my ass to no McDonald's with the change you just scraped up, nigga. You can sit the fuck down.
No.
Because, you need to have a job to provide. Like, what do you think? Look, I am a single mom with kids. What do you think you're going to do for me if we did end up in a relationship?
Right.
How you gonna support me? Let alone I have kids, which I do very well on my own.
What that's gonna turn into is them possibly asking you for money, and that's not okay.
No
man should ever. If you are a man, you are not ever asking a woman for money unless she's like your wife, and you're like, hey, babe. Let's pull from our shared account. Right. I need this, blah, blah, blah. No,
but look, some men that I have dated did try it. Like, you tried that, nigga. You tried it. You tried it.
You failed.
Okay? You tried it. No. It's a no. Can I have $20? Oh, can I borrow $200 for my car to get fixed? Who do you think I am? Do I look like the Bank of America? No. It's not happening.
No.
Like, you need to go walk your ass down to the unemployment office and get a fucking job.
Yeah. I mean, it's not even that. Like, there's so many jobs these days. This is the thing. You got Instacart. It's a grocery. Like, all you have to do is go to...
car, how they gonna get to...
You can bike.
Okay.
I
will bike your groceries.
No, but seriously, like, you can apply to Instacart. You can go to the grocery store and actually pick out the groceries, and somebody else will come and deliver them. You got DoorDash if you do have a car. Go to McDonald's, pick up somebody's meal, take it to their house. There are so many options these days where nobody has an excuse. That's what makes me so angry when dudes are like, I don't have a job. It's like, if you even have a car or a bike,
you can find a way.
There's always a way these days. Like, technology is so advanced that I did Instacart for a while because I was like, oh, well, after I get off work, I have nothing to do. So I can go to the grocery store and shop for some groceries.
No, and people are so sleeping on, like, Walmart. They hire literally just about anybody.
Right.
Okay? All you gotta do is pass the little test they do. But come on now, you telling me you can't get a job? Yeah. It's hard for you to get a job, and you've been laying on your ass for months? Okay.
I mean, some dudes are just hobosexuals, where they just want to live off a woman.
Girl.
Literally. If they can find somebody to use and live at their house, that's all it takes. Hobosexuals, y'all, word of the fucking day.
All those dudes know how to do, like, they don't have no choice but to know how to fuck. I mean, you're in here laying.
That's all they can provide.
Yes.
Yeah,
you're here laying up with your woman. She providing, going to work. She the breadwinner. She bringing. She's getting everything for your ass. And the only thing you're bringing to the table is knowing how to fuck. I mean, that's the only thing you can bring. I mean,
and
really,
that's honestly sad.
It is sad
because once you get older,
they're gonna be the best nigga you ever fucked.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's amazing. But guess what? That's not all it takes to sustain a relationship.
No,
that's not all it takes to keep a woman. At least not me.
I know she can't do it all on her own. So he needs to step his game up and get a job, okay?
Get a job.
Ladies, start speaking up,
yes.
Okay? And stop taking the bullshit.
Stop being comfortable. Stop being like, well, I've been here with him for so long. I need to stand by his side. No, you don't. You don't, because guess what?
Know your worth.
There's somebody better. They got a job and they got a car. Woo! A car.
Beep,
yes,
beep.
And a job.
Beep, beep.
Yes.
They coming to
beep,
your
beep, ching, ching. Like, that's what we want, guys. Beep, beep, and ching, fucking ching. So, I'm going to leave it at that.
I'm just kidding. And sexual noises. I'm just kidding.
Oh, my God. But real talk. Facts.
Straight facts. And I'm pouring up some more wine. Cha-ching, chink.
Yeah. But guys, just try harder, because honestly, when a woman is interested in you, more than likely, if she's a good woman, she's giving her best. Try to get a car to take her on a date. I mean, she at least deserves that. Try to get a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if it is at McDonald's. A lot of women aren't judgmental of that. If they see you trying and you want more out of life, they're going to be like, wow, this man is worth it. I'm sticking by his side.
And you know what? If it works for your family and that you don't have a job and you're a stay-at-home parent, I mean, at least step your game up. That house better be clean when I get home.
Exactly. That's true, too.
That food better be cooked when I get home. The kids better be bathed in the bed when I get home.
Right. That's true, too.
So...
Because I'm the type of person, like, I can't be a stay-at-home wife. Like, I have to be kept busy. Mm-hmm. I have to I don't care if my husband is a stay-at-home husband. Mm-hmm. As long as I get home, dinner better be on the table, the house is clean, the kids are great. Like, I'm okay with that. Mm-hmm. I love being the breadwinner. Yeah. I have always been independent. I've always had a good job. So I'm used to that. That's my forte. That's my niche. So, yeah, fellas, like, whatever your situation is, just be the best in that situation. Mm-hmm. If you're unemployed, you better be trying to look for a job. If you ain't got a car, you better be trying to have one whenever you want to take your woman out. And if you're a stay-at-home boyfriend, husband, whatever the case may be, you better be the best at that. Right. Like, have her bath water running. Mm-hmm. Have those kids in bed. Have dinner
rub
ready.
Her feet.
Have some red wine.
If you don't like feet, rub her back or some shit.
Full body massage.
Ooh,
I don't care if you don't like it. You better love it for
right.
her.
Shit,
real
man,
talk.
Your ass ain't got shit to do.
You better, honestly, you better be out of fucking pocket with her. Mm-hmm. And I mean that in a good way. So speaking of guys without jobs, have you ever had a guy ask you for money?
Oh, of course. I had some bold ones ask me for money. And I did not like that. At first, I have a caring heart.
Right.
So, and they will make up the most ridiculous story as to why they need it.
They take advantage of it.
And then I'm like, okay, well, here's $20. And then you're going to start asking me every week, every week. And then every week turns into every day you need something. And it's just ridiculous. Right. So I'm just like, no, you need to go get you a job. Exactly. And if you have a job, pay me back and stay out of my pockets.
I've definitely had guys ask me for money. I mean, ranging anywhere from $40 to like $500.
I mean, who the hell you think this is? Bank of America?
Right. One of them I did it because, it was a good friend and it was a very important situation. I didn't get paid back, but it's all
I didn't get paid nothing back.
Yeah, but the other ones, like, were guys who had jobs. Like, they actually had jobs. So it's one, you have a job. Two, we're not even close enough friends for you to be asking me for money. At least, no. If you're making posts going out of town and stuff, you shouldn't be asking for money. No. So that's definitely why I didn't do that. Loan that person money. Mm-mm. So there's definitely levels. Like, when do you think it's okay for a guy to ask you for money?
Never. Maybe. Never. It was what I was gonna say. Never, because you should already have your own things accomplished. Instead of you should already have your own money. But if you're in a relationship, right. I think it's okay.
Yeah. Like, I was gonna say the same thing. I think that a man should really never have to. And I think it's okay for a woman to, but that's like totally a double standard.
Give me $20 back.
That's totally a double standard. But
go get my hair done.
But yeah, if you're in a relationship, I definitely think it's okay. Like, if I'm like, hey boo, like, I gotta get the bricks fixed. I'm about $50 short. The bank closed. Whatever the case may be, yeah. And vice versa.
But you already know that when you want to spit back on you.
Exactly, yeah. And vice versa for him. So relationship, yeah. But if you're not dating somebody, even if y'all are just sleeping with each other, if y'all just sleeping with each other, you definitely shouldn't be asking each other for money.
Oh no!
And this is being in with the goes both ways.
Yeah. Don't feel comfortable just because you're being intimate with that person that you can just ask.
That's all it is. It's just sex. Mm-hmm. There is no. I'm not obligated to look out for your well-being. You're not obligated to look out for mine.
Right.
So yeah, I just want to know what you thought about that, because a lot of people feel like.
Have you ever asked a man for money? And if so, what was the situation?
Oh yeah. So my situation was weird. So I went out one night. I met this dude. Like, when I used to go out, I used to be so friendly. Like, if a guy approached me, I would give him my number, not even thinking like, oh, I'm gonna talk to him, but thinking like, oh, he could be cool. Whenever me and my friends go out again, him and his friends could meet us out. We just all have fun. So I gave this dude my number. Maybe I was too drunk, because honestly, he was nowhere near even my type. So the next day, I get a call, and he's like, "Hey, I met you last night. Are you still going to brunch?" I'm like, "Yeah, we had brunch." So I'm thinking like, "Damn, like, I was drunk and I invited this dude to brunch." So this dude shows up.
Oh really?
When I say not my type at all, oh my god. So I still, I'm nice, so I still, like, he hangs out with us, we talk, whatever. He's starting to put his arm around me and stuff, so I'm getting to like, no. But, either way, we still had brunch, we all went our separate ways. So the next 2 days, he is blowing me up. And it's creepy because it's like we're 3 days into not even really knowing each other. Like I just mentioned 2 days ago, Saturday night at Real House. So he's blowing me up. He's like, I need to know like if we're going somewhere. Like
what? 3 days in?
Crazy stuff, Maurine.
3 days in? No, that's 3 days.
So I was like, what could I do to like scare him away? I was like, I'm asking for money. So I'm not responding to his texts, his calls. He finds me on Facebook, messages me on there. So I message him. I'm like, sorry, like, hey, I'm really short $200. Like, could you give me $200? He's like, no, I don't have it, but it continues to just blow me up. So I just block him. So that was the only time I ever asked him for money, and literally it didn't work. It backfired, and it didn't scare him away. So I don't really know. So what about you? Ever asked you for money?
I sure have. It was only one guy that I've asked for money.
Yeah.
And I wasn't dating. So the situation was that this guy, he would always hit me up asking to be intimate, and I'm just like, no.
Right.
And I was like, okay, so as much as you asked me this, you need to be taking me out on a date. You need to be giving me, I said, can you give me $20 so I can go get me something to eat?
Right.
Bring me a pizza or go get my hair done. He was like, no, I'm sorry. Okay, well, yeah, the same situation. No, I'm sorry. Goodbye.
So you guys were dating? Or
we were not dating. We were just talking.
Okay.
We were nothing.
But you tried it.
I tried it.
He was trying it.
He was trying it, yeah.
I mean,
I was like, okay, well, let me try it too. And then whatever the result is, bye, nigga, bye.
And some women feel like that. They feel like, okay, well, if he wants sex from me, then he should. If I need $20, he should be able to spot me. Yeah. But then again, like we just said, if y'all just having sex,
you're not obligated to.
You're not obligated. Yeah. But you were trying to prove a point, so
I was trying to prove
it. Yeah. Stop hitting me up for it. Yeah. And I'm gonna stop hitting you up for money. Okay. So yeah, guys, definitely write in. Tell us what you think about that. When is it appropriate to ask somebody for money? And tell us your stories. I mean, I want to hear them. We want to hear them.
Find us on Instagram and let us know what you think.
So we're gonna get into the movie or TV show of the week, and Maurine will tell y'all about that.
Alrighty. Okay, the TV show this week that I've selected will be The 100. And the reason why I say that because it's action-packed from start to finish. And people are sleeping on that show, so y'all need to wake up because it's great. Okay? You can find it on Netflix or you can watch it on CW. And it's great. Y'all go catch it up and let me know what y'all think about it.
Yeah, I actually like that show. Okay, guys, so I'm going to give you guys the location of the week. Very fun place. Actually, I haven't been yet, but all my friends have and they love it. So we're doing Top Golf, located in Chesterfield, Missouri. It's competitive golfing for all ages. It's in climate-controlled playing bays, like a bowling lane type of thing. A great food and drink menu, a full-service restaurant and bar, so you can still drink and get lit. Groups of any size. You can watch the games, you can listen to music, and every visit feels like a party. So check it out. I know I am pretty soon. So yeah, guys, that was today's episode. Like, hope you liked it.
Stay ratchet.
Yeah, stay ratchet and stay out of pocket, most importantly.
Right.
We're going to have a guest in about 3 weeks from now, so we're super excited
3 weeks?
from this recording.
Oh.
So we're super excited for that. You guys definitely want to tune in for that because we're going to be talking about some really good stuff with these two young men.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Well, me, Mykie on Instagram, and your fave black girl, YOURFAVEBLCKGRL. You can also find that in the episode description, and you can find Maurine
on Instagram at blackqueen_94, and that is spelled BLCKQVEEN_94, and you can also find that in the description below.
For sure. So, like, again, send those submissions to outofpocket9294@gmail.com. Also in the description, and we will see y'all next week.
Keep it gangster. Bye.
Deuces.
Bye.
Girl, do your thing, do your thing, do your